fucking go. Yes, there are two of you. No, you can't stop me.
That's just funny.
Yeah, I know. We gotta keep the viewers on edge. They can't expect what comes next.
Oh god, this new emote will be so funny if finding a Sprout Lalafell.
Indeed. Alright. Have to open Twitch chat and all that good stuff. Hail to the Lord.
Hey, Palm Tree.
I can still pretend that it's there. Still getting fucking blinded. So I saw it again, look, because I went to the cutscene while I was busy setting up stuff, so.
Yes, double trouble today, Palm Tree.
Double trouble. And make a triple.
Also, Palm Tree, did you know that there's a couple of fashion accessories, a new emote, and a framers kit from the achievement vendor in Gridania?
Okay, look guys. I found double Jenny cute. So I just decided we're just gonna have her today. And if you ask why, I will literally answer, cause fuck it.
There's reasons.
Raisins. Love my raisins. Alright, let's see. Is everything as it should be? Oh shit. Reading Tiamat already. Damn.
Yeah.
I see I have some things on that I can close to make it easier on my PC. There you go. Lovely. Anything else that I forgot? Alright. Yeah, no, I did forget something. Hold on. God damn it, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for that. Tiamat got cursed. Yeah, but at least it looks cool. Oh, I mean, there is that. Never mind, this stream is
The
cursed. I mean, it wasn't that bad a song. It's just about a mean kitty. It's not. It's nothing too bad. Yeah. Oh, all that good stuff. All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's all good. I. Yep. Did do that. All right. Oh, I see something that you guys are gonna complain about if I don't fix it. Whoop. There you go. It's gone. No longer there. No, I did not make a redeem for my 3D mall yet, guys, but I did watch tutorials, alright?
Mm.
So there is that. So I know how to make them now. Now I just gotta do it. That's all. Leash me with that. That's good. That's good. That's good. This can go. Why is this open? You didn't switch to Troll Redeem if you wanted to do that? Ah, fucking hell. I forgot to do that, didn't I? Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You're right. Don't worry. I'll fix it. It'll all be good, guys. The stream has only gotten way too complicated for its own good, that's all. But once it's all set up in the year 2028, it will all be great. Alright, let me see. Where is this one? This one goes, this one stays, and this one comes. And bada bing, bada boom. We got a zoom.
I'm watering a Lalafell sprout called Lord Bacon.
God damn it, Jenny. Why are you like, ow? Why are you like this? Stop trying to make them grow, love.
Like, get them out of sprouthood.
Lord. Alright, let's go to... Technically the Lancer Guild. We'll go to the achievement shop first today, guys, before we start that whole 7.1 thing. Because if I don't, then Ray will be like, well, there's good stuff there, Mooney. I know, alright? I know. I am aware. Still so much I need to do in this game, love. Special recipes. Shut the hell up, crafting. One more tutorial. Didn't I disable tutorials anyway? What is this? Okay, but the emo's perfect for watering Lalafels? Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm not denying this. I saw you use it. Oh, I got 52 achievement certificates left.
Nice.
I've tried something. I had... What are the new ones left? Is the ribbon new?
No, it's in others. The faces we wear and ballroom etiquette.
Ah. Pin's
And
Nest.
it's basically the top 5 options and maybe the uniform voucher.
Brass goggles and the Pin's Nest don't look any different, but I'm sure once I'll use it, I'll see a difference. Maybe like they put the glasses up or something. Flower bed maintenance.
Yes.
You got any commerce framers kit?
Yep, that's also new.
Is the Cascadier uniform voucher new?
I don't know.
Well, I don't have it. I'm getting it. And I think I got everything else in here. Sure, I can get infinite inquires within, but that doesn't help me.
No.
Alright. Let's see. First off, I can't use that. Second off, I can use this. However, Palm since I am a tall race, as we found with Ray, I am taller than Oliveira, even if they do the tallest option, even if it's just a slight bit.
Yes.
I will water you, so be aware of that.
And also, Moogle.
Or Moogle.
Give Fantasia.
Alright. Give me my free shit. Oh. What? What's this? You're able to see me. That's amazing, Kupo. That we should thus meet can surely be no coincidence. And so, to mark this fateful occasion, I shall make you a gift of magical potion. Fantasia. It's called, and legend hold that it allows you to alter your appearance. May it serve you well, Kupo. Thank you. Still gonna try them, love. So you're aware.
Mm,
You want to be at a party with me because you love me.
yes.
Can't water you, love. You're too tall. I can definitely water palm tree though.
Yes. And copper.
Pepper. Palm tree will be
Yeah.
easiest. Aside from the Lalafels. Wait, hold on, love. Hold on. Hold on.
He.
Don't run away. I know you see him in a different place in your screen, left, but he was running away from me. I'm missing. Damn it. God damn it, corn servants.
I
Alright.
have purple sunglasses.
Look, you look like a douchebag.
Yes.
But I'm sure I will in a second here too, so just give me a second. Pinsness. Ah. Kind of like a weird version of the red colored spectacles I see.
Mm-hmm.
Except these ones actually have a fair bit of different colors, whereas the red colored spectacles were all red, except for the black rose one, which was black.
Mm-hmm. I have purple on mine now.
My style's too rich to dope with itch. We're gonna make today a cake that looks rich. Definitely very silly.
Yeah.
Blurple. Oh god, the green. Now I look like that one person we saw with like, you know, I don't know what they were called, but they were green as my race, and they were called something. I can't say it on Twitch. I don't have to tag on. Okay, I'm sorry. Not, oh, they put I don't know how to feel about that. I've never liked
Yeah,
these
that's like, eh.
because these could be good, but they never make it seem like there's actually glass there. It's just a hole.
Mm-hmm.
But fair enough. We got some new stuff. Back to the monocle though. The monocle is amazing.
Yes.
That's the white monocle. I need the silver monocle. Oh. Thank you, Pawn 3, for that. Alright. Palm tree. Ow. There's gonna be spoilers. You need to think about that. And then decide what you're going to do. Yeah, exactly. Damn Jennings. I shall run to the box. Good. Go to the box. Ah, the lovely city of Tuliolol. Supposedly a place that Palm 3 has seen my... Yes, she has. She has done the first dungeon.
Yes.
You're cute.
You're cute.
Well, I am a bagel after all. So. Let's do it!
Yes.
Good. That's probably teleportified to Chris. Stop stopping when I'm stopping, look. It's weirding me out.
Also, the quest here is for the tribe quest.
Accept it immediately. I want to read it, though. Mind if I read the start of it, at least?
I don't mind.
How long does that take?
Doesn't
Scream
take
in the
very
chat
long.
if you need me. Sure, I will. I will. Maybe meeting with her won't be so easy after all. Mablu said she'd be around here somewhere, though. Whoa. Mooney, the adventurer? Don't you ever call me that again. Midnight warrior who traveled the length and breadth of Tyrol, taking in its myriad sights, sounds, and smells, even those within the otherworldly dome. The savvy haggler who helped the Third Promise acquire a saddle worth 10 pel in the 1000 column, despite starting with a mere 100? Right. Yes, that was real. They thought of money sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? My inner abacus is clocking away. You're the missing piece I've been looking for. The missing piece of my brand new enterprise, that is. Yeah, I'm skeptical too, character. Sorry about that. I got a little carried away. I'm just so happy to finally meet you. I'm Liplu, a merchant. Until recently, my business was bedclothes. Please keep it there. All woven from the finest alpaca wool. This guy kill? Nah, I probably just shaves alpaca like they do with sheep. My dear friend Mablu told me all about you. I heard you gave her the nudge she needed to embark upon her journey as a peddler. I can't begin to thank you enough. Well, I'll get straight to the point. I have a proposal for you today, Mooney. How would you like to become a special advisor for a trailblazing tourism venture? I call it the Tirali Travel Agency. I'm not interested. Of course, you'll be compensated for your time. You'll also be the first in line for all kinds of treats and trinkets, not to mention a wealth of exciting experiences. Your face is an experience. You don't have to answer right away. But if any of this has aroused your interest, please come and visit me in Arcanum. We can go over the finer details there. I'll be waiting for you, along with the rest of my associates. Society quest accepted. Oh Jesus, I have a Pokemon with a weird sound came at the end. Is that part of the sound? No. No, it isn't. Yeah. Oh, God damn it, Jenny. You are quite something, love.
Yes.
Where am I going now? Alright, I'm going to the quest now because I'm not going to do that further than that. I just want to have it accepted so I know where it is next time.
Yeah. Then you can just finish it later.
With Chucky Milk.
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow. I really used to eat that sharp, but I didn't. I just didn't. I don't know what to tell you.
Either because I enjoy the city. Pizza.
A royal invitation. Bolwarak is eager to hear how you've been getting on. Ah, it is a pleasure as always, Mooney. You've been able to relax lately. Thumbs up. Apparently. Wonderful. As busy as you have been, with the rite of succession among other things, you would deserve an opportunity to experience Tuliolo at a more leisurely pace. Tempering the tacos of Chablité is one such way to do so. They're made the traditional way and laden with fillings. They're absolutely sublime. You have an empty stomach. The owner, Brucafu, will look after you. For I, the great Bolwarak, have said so. And also you saved our the whole country, so if he doesn't, I'll kill him. Pew, 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 pew. Jenny's super cute.
You cute.
Book of all. Well, if it isn't Mooney. Alone today, are you? Looks to the left. The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. I mean, I have Mooney right next to me. Of course I'm not alone.
I see, I see. If you have a hankering for tacos, then they're on the house. Consider it thanks for everything you've done for Tuliolo. Go ahead and find a table. I'll bring you a meal as soon as it's ready. Do you actually just want us to sit down on a random ass table? Yeah. Well, no. Love, this is awkward, but I have to do the same seat as yours.
Oh, this looks good.
It looks like something Jenny would eat.
Mm-hmm.
You still love tacos, I hope. You ate so many when you turned 5. You barely moved afterwards. Remember that? I don't know who I'm talking for, so I just kind of put on my weird voice. No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right, sorry. It's still so strange for me, too. Just the other day you were a little boy, clinging to your mother's skirt as you set off for Usalani. And now you are a man grown with a face full of hair. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I... What is it, love? I'm reading.
Yes.
Even so... Oh, Crit is here. Hi, Crit.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Gonna lurk until you reach the point. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Oh, I'm hoping you're enjoying yourself. Okay. Yeah, we are. Until you reach the point? What does that mean? Well, I guess don't tell me, so... Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family, and you can always rely on me. Relying. That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria, we had Electrope. If I needed fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. Here, I am helpless. The culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me. Gods. I never felt so embarrassed. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been told the tales, but it seems life really is different within the dome. My wife and children. I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled, but at this rate... I say you sent for them. If they're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever necessary to make it work. Why am I just spying on these people, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
This is... hi, Wooklamat, randomly coming in here for no reason, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about? I guess she does love this taco place. So if she would show up anywhere, I guess I could believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't do a Wooklamat voice, I don't know how. But, I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems like you're having trouble readjusting to life in Tuliolo. Wooklamat. To aid folk like yourself, we established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There, you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out. And I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. Oh, look who it is. I was just about to go and find you, Mooney. You don't mind the company, I hope. I could use a bite to eat myself.
He's always hungry.
I play a few more Rutger, so I'm probably the same way. The tacos here never disappoint. Neither does my silence, as I not to everything lately. Holy shit. What you been up to lately? Well, let's see. I went to Bosha and fought a whole empire. Then I did like a bunch of dungeons. I fought some robots from a future that isn't our own in order to get a hat that I can't get. I got some triple triad cards along the way. And then I like shuffled my way into the house as well to make it great.
Yeah, and I might have done a few some fates and gotten a mount.
Just a few. I've been exploring Terrell with my trusty. I have not been doing that, but I've also not been sleeping, so neither of these options are true, game. But I have been on my trusty alpaca, so...
Because I have done some of the job
bless you with cuteness.
Oh, good job, Celestial, being blessed with the Ray cuteness. But what in Kali's Ghost and Gretor is going on around here? Red Mage Mooney with a wild hat? And 2 Rays? You weren't even ready like that, Celestial. You thought you were. But then I came in and swooped in like the dragon I am. I brought in my unexpectedness, my chaos, and I gave you a platforming game. That platforming game eventually made you do a level, and that level brought you into the stream. And then, without any expectance, bam, the truth revealed. 2 Jennies all along. How are you guys? I am doing great. I'm excited.
I'm doing good as well. I'm also excited. 7.1.
I'm glad to see the Spitting Devil is serving you well, and you're still enjoying seeing the sights. As for myself, I'm being kept busy with duties at the palace, but whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to the people. That way, I can better understand the problems they have, share them with Kawana to figure out solutions. I was on one such walk just now, and as I mentioned, hoping to find you. How the hell did you know I was even around?
She must have spies in every corner.
That explains her getting the scary screams on my stream. One of them triggers it, the other approves them from Blurk. Yep, exactly.
God damn it, my secret has been revealed.
Go on, I have something we want to discuss with you. As on Serpents, do you have time to come to the palace? Great, I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you've finished here. But you didn't eat. You forgot your food, Booklemat.
There's a rude cat here, but
Hold
it's
on.
an aura.
Hold on. That's funny. Ah, yes. The cat aura, as we all know, a very special species. Also, Celestial. Hi. I can move my hand. Which is better than last time, but I'm still figuring out how to make that perfect, guys. But improvement is improvement. I should really use the crystal already. You're so right,
Yeah,
Jenny.
now I am. Now I am actually using the crystal because it's far up to the palace.
You don't say. Oh, nice. So this 3D epic really working out. Yeah, it is. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
I also have some new redeems for it if you want to use them. It's up to you, but yeah, I mean, I have been watching tutorials on how to make 3Ds one work and all that good stuff, so it's been getting really fun, and its movement is great. Some people prefer the 2D one, that's fine. I like them both. I think of the 2D one as like the beautiful one, and I think of the 3D one as the funny one.
Mm-hmm.
Because its redeems are going to be much more funny than what the 2D one has. You can straight up yeet me. Pontery loves doing that sometimes. So does a certain person called Slayer if he can find the patience to get the point.
Mm-hmm.
Mistress Mooney, it is always an honor. Val Koana has stepped away to attend to a pressing matter. But he should join you within before long. Enter Sunpart, sure. God damn it. Oh, you're all here too. Val Koana summoned us. Though if truth be told, Elfino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. Why? Yes. No, it's Elfino.
Yes, this to share our knowledge of Hannish culture. You see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance, we were of course happy to oblige him.
Well, now we're likewise summoned. Otherwise, we'd be carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on this adventure 100 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. As you wonder, Tancred and Iriandra have left to resume their tour of Tural. Jistola, meanwhile, is back to research Crust Rift travel. She was just here a few days ago to get Kawana's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, you mentioned wanting to take a look at the key and you're keeping at some point. But it's mine? If the look she had in her eyes was any indication, I suggest you brace yourself for when she comes calling. You're likely to be stuck with her for a while. Yeah. I expect no less.
Yeah, she's desperate to get back to the first.
Yes, Forestinian, we know neither where he is nor what he is doing. Some things never change.
God, Mickey Mouse. Hey, Kawana. How you doing? My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So what can we do for you? Hopefully present comment is enough for you, whatever it is you need. The glasses thing. I saw that.
Yes.
The matter of which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. The state funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Speen. King Gululja and his administration have invited us to attend. What? While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yasalani, I see no reason not to attend. I see a good reason. Gululja, 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 and Gululja. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in the Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the queen be thus honored. But that wasn't even the real queen, but I guess they don't know that, so... Leave it to that lot to think of such things. Yeah, I know. The people of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect their friends wanted to do something for them. Though Speen was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for her people. The pain of her passing must run deep. Indeed, a funeral will give the Alexandria a chance to come together to express their grief, but they might overcome it. I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go. Not only to be there for Gululja, but to put this chapter behind us. Fine, Wicklamat, I'll give a chance on Gululja, but if he pisses his sword out again to strike me down, he's going into the ground.
But you have to remember it's a small one, not the big evil one.
Oh, is that the one we're talking? Never mind. No, I don't hate that one, guys. That one's lovely. I forgot. That's because Kawana started this with the king. You know?
Yeah, because little Galulja became the new king.
Call him a prince, okay? What the hell? Oh, Pokemon. I was like, what the hell was that sound? I heard the Pokemon so horrifying today in their sound. What even was that? I still don't know what it is. I'm looking at it, I'm like, no fucking idea. Hold on, let me make Chunkachu smaller. That is a weird looking Pokemon. I know it's a toucan, but holy shit. Something cursed, apparently. Did I request your presence? No, to see if you wish to attend the funeral. We knew Speen as well, after all. Well, we knew her fake version. Well, I mean, I guess we did know her real version a little bit from going into the past. Oh, fair enough. Still don't really know how she died there.
サンドイッチ、スピナッチ。
Listen.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way. That would be inappropriate. You know what? I do kind of feel like that would be inappropriate. Aren't we the one who killed her whole culture? But, oh, someone catched it. Hold on. Who did it? By Palm Tree. Hell yeah. Now Palm Tree. At this point, Palm Tree have 6 Pokemon. You can do stuff. You ever find out why it says listen with a mild voice? Not completely. There are some theories about it, though. Supposedly, because, of the multiple breaks you take before it happens, the voice keeps resetting itself, and by the time it gets to the listen, it doesn't have an L for the female voice, that can be of a start after another thing has been said, apparently. But I have my doubts about that. My theory is that the way you write that, guys, is that the coding within the program refers itself to the wrong voice. But that's just a theory. A Mooney theory. Keep watching. But basically, I saw a whole bunch of things that it could be it. But no one has a concrete answer online yet. Anyway. I'm gonna say that would be inappropriate, Liv.
Mhm.
I don't think there should have been another way, because it wasn't sustainable, but...
No.
That's of your role in your demise, I take it. But we had no choice. We had to stop him from killing countless innocents. Yes, he was literally going to become, like, Seromus, and go around the universe killing millions of people. So... yeah... not a great option, in my opinion.
No. She would have sacrificed all the life in the universe just to preserve her own people.
And then still die eventually.
Yep, because sooner or later they will run out of ether to obtain.
Well, technically that's not completely true, love. Eventually, if, as I've told you before in the lore, love, if too much of the universe is destroyed by a great enough threat, then Ultima, the angel of God, will destroy her. And then we would have a battle between Speen and Ultima. And let's say if Ultima won that, then everything would go back to normal. And if Speen won that, then she would fight one of the elder gods in this series, basically. A god we don't really know who they are. Presumably they would lose that, but if they then won that, they would get to the source of all ether, the being that made this universe, and all other ones. And then she would have, presumably, unlimited ether. But she's not beating Ultima, because it would be a cutscene, and that would be lore-accurate Ultima, and you're not beating lore-accurate Ultima.
No.
And I don't mean Ultima Weapon, guys. Ultima Weapon and Ultima are very different beings. One has lasers, and one has a laser, but from below. So to say. Although there is a few incarnations of Ultima. We'll get there when we'll get there.
Mm.
Won't force you to attend the funeral if it makes you feel uncomfortable. But while I represent Tuliolo in an official capacity, I'd like it if you could be there to watch over everything. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, trouble is sure to arise. Feel that the rest of us should go to. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. That's exactly why we shouldn't go, Kral. What are you talking about? It's only right that we remember who Speen was, to her people and to others. So let us stand with you. I mean, I'm gonna do that in real life, Kral, okay? I know that you don't know that, because my character is the real one, but I represent my character. And unlike everyone else here, it is kind of within my nature to just remember the story of this expansion, like, even 10 years from now. And it's decided. Let's head to Solution 9 and look for Galulja in the back room. Alright. Well then. Uh-oh. Crossroads. Why did you do it like that, game? Why so ominous? Dang. Get the fuck back here, Yoshi P. Don't you leave. And the you is the truth. Oop.
You're cute. To solution 9.
Indeed. A royal invitation. Indeed. Oh, I know why it's not giving me the option to do it outright. I need to be class level 100, which I am not. Well, I mean, Viper was my class for this story, so I will go back and do as I am with my beautiful clothing for it now.
Mm-hmm.
Back to it. I should cleave my enemies in half. Ah yes, Solution 9. Beautiful place to be sure. And an interesting one at that. Solution 9 is where it becomes most important for people to really learn to zoom out their camera and look around, because so much happens.
Yep.
If you just look at the ground this whole expansion, you're missing out on all its beauty.
Yep.
And I will hold it against you. At least, if you are doing it on purpose. If it's on just because you didn't know, look up. Look at all the moving parts. Look at the sky. I'm not sure it's real. I don't think it is. Ow. Look at the palm tree. It has no coconuts. That's strange. But yeah, the city really, like, begs you to be observant, Liv.
Yeah.
Is so cute. Meow, I'm jumping over you. We're heading to the back room? Yes. Yes, I am. Because supposedly that's where our kings rule from. The music in here is always very, you know, call it again. Forget. It will come back to me later.
Faded?
What?
A little bit faded?
That too, love, but that's not the word. I'm searching for the emotional word of that. The feeling. It's nostalgic as well, but there's another word. Let me see if I can quickly find it online. These are all words that are somewhat correct for the song. Remorse, wistful, yearning, sentimentality, longing. All these words are correct for the song, yet not the word I'm looking for. Ah, yeah, that's the word. So it's melancholic. If you know what that means, love.
Yeah.
But do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, melancholic. For those who don't know, it's pensive sadness. Of course, I'm the one who will officially take part. So, the others will watch over the proceedings. So, how have you been? It's been a while since my last visit. True. Good. I'm good. Steel is always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about Everkeep systems and the mechanical soldiers. Knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I've brought you gâteau au chocolat. It's kind of cake. It's kind of cake. Yeah, good job, Moon. It's a kind of cake. I think you'll like it. Thank you, Limity, and thank you for coming. Never been to a funeral before. Ow. Oh, I feel less nervous having you here. Ooh. Damn. Out of curiosity, what's the custom, Alexander? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here, according to the records. Why didn't her lips move? I saw that game. I'll fix it, Yoshi P. Bug report. Flowers will be distributed out. Why has Ray multiplied? Why hasn't Ray multiplied?
Double trouble.
Double trouble. I mean, we did make some lore of it at the beginning of the stream. If you want it, if you want a copper. But that's up to you. Assuming this is intentional? No. Sort of. Look, man. That's not the Mooney way. There's no such thing as intentional or unintentional. This is how it happened, alright? I started up my PC and started setting up everything for stream. Then, as I went through the OBS, I had both the group and individual reactive images on. And I realized that...
You, want some fruit?
Yeah, I do want some fruit. Thank you, Slayer. And I realized that the two rays next to each other with the dragon in the middle look kind of cute. And I was originally going to remove it, but then I remembered that I love Ray a lot, that I don't really mind that there's two of them. Then I got distracted by Chonkachu at the top right of the screen, and I made them slightly smaller. This resulted in me making a unconscious decision about keeping both rays there, and then eventually making a conscious one as well. This resulted in the double thing, where we made the lore as Celestial came in here. That one of the rays is the one that presses the screen redeems on Celestial stream, and the other one secretly is in their database to pick out which specific one from the random sounds that he has on that redeem to pick from. Cheating the system. And thus, the two rays were born for this stream, and I have never looked back. Ow. So what was it really? That's a conscious decision. Hey, Viridictus. Welcome. Welcome to you as well, Slayer and Coffee Boy. I see that you already know what Slayer likes, Pomfrey. Very good at adjusting.
カーシズ
Hello. Sus. Did you ever get your scouting top from the factory grind? Nah. Sadly not. I really wish I did, but it never happened. We did try a lot though. But I will be getting back on it again.
Yeah, and once it did drop, there were like 3 DPSs who could wear it.
Yeah, and I was alone, so no one else was gonna get it from my group either. I don't think I'm gonna need to ask anymore. No, that's because Pomfrey is actually good at being a mod and an editor and everything. actually reliable. Which is why I actually pay her. But don't fear, Feridictus. We will do it again, alright? And we will get it.
Yes.
It's much the same here, according to the records. Flowers were distributed to all attendees. Considering that all the worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? I mean, I already figured this out a long time ago, Crow. I mean, that's literally how dragons came into being. Was a whole bunch of cultures that all had their own interpretations of the dragon, because big lizards were a big thing. Supposedly, the story originated from somewhere, and it spread through the world. Probably through ships, but we don't know for sure. But yeah. It's very likely that the dragons came from some ancient culture. Or that there was a creature back in the day that was just a very big lizard that we don't think of anymore. But we don't know for sure. Everything is good? Everything is great here, don't you worry.
Yes.
Considering that the worlds all used to be one. The practice of offering... Oh, yeah, I already read this. I'm getting distracted. It's all good though. I'm getting distracted by chat. The best way to get distracted.
Yeah.
500 gil or actual good food. Actual good food it is.
Yeah, I'm going with the pizza. It's tank food after all.
Not a pasta, love. Where's the pizza? I don't see a pizza. You're lying to me, Jenny.
I call it pizza. Because it's almost the same as pizza, it's just a different letter.
But love, if you read the description, it's nothing at all like pizza. It's on a plate.
No, but... Yeah, but the name is almost the same, so I call it pizza.
Well, I'm gonna cuddle you and then convince you otherwise, but my cuteness. What's the difference between the Tro 3D and the Tro Deluxe? The Tro 3D is specifically for my 3D model when I put it on. The Tro 3D has a bunch of different ones, like confetti that can explode, a rubber ducky that makes a rubber ducky sound, a pie that will actually stick onto my face, and all that good stuff. Whereas... Very good, very good. While the normal 3D one is for my 2D model, which just throws stuff at me, mostly all with the same sound. And it's a whole bunch of different stuff. Here, I can show you some of the different objects that can appear, because I can do the Tro 3D for you a couple times. Hold on, is it actually happening though? Do I have it layered incorrectly? Hold on. No, I don't. There's the pie. Then there's one of the explosions. There you go. Also, there can also be a snowball and stuff. Yep, there can be multiple pies, guys, which stick onto me. There's the ducky. That's brilliant. Thank you. There will be even more in the future, but this 3D model is going to take a lot of work. As I told before, earlier in the Stream Slayer, I've been watching tutorials on how to get stuff done. And more things will be implemented in the future. The next one you guys get is spinning me around really fast. And for the egg one, well, you know what to do. Beluja wished to go and collect his flower for the funeral. The flowers are being handed out at Brex's Park. I'm thinking of heading over there now. I could potentially do that, Slayer. I could potentially do that. That's possible. You can add sounds. We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with. Gathan. He was apparently Speen's aide. The one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go.
Oh crap, we have so many blue quests here.
Yes, we do, love, but in the future, love. In the future.
Yes.
We still have a lot to do before we worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be wait to be completely done with most of base game, love, and all its quests. That'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I going? Oh, there. Probably. Nah, I like the city enough to walk through it right now. I don't mind.
Yeah, I feel the same. It's a cool place.
Think it will work well with your spinning? It probably would. It probably would. It'd probably also be funny. But then again, maybe it would get annoying if people spam the shit out of it. So if I do add that song to it, I probably have to make it at least slightly expensive. Not super, mind you, but still.
Whee!
Why did nothing happen? I don't know. Damn, that was a hard one. Ow.
Whee!
To be honest, I don't think I'd be spinning you. I have way too much fun throwing objects at you. Like, way too much fun. I imagine you do, Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
I completely trust you in that, considering your track record. But, you know, the throw will also be expanded in time. It's just not the first thing on the list right now. How has it not been done yet? It's just not as popular as it used to be. I mean, we used to have a viewer here that used to do it all the time, but he doesn't really watch anymore. Probably because I don't let him play Mario and Luigi with me anymore. What? I am Varwick Lamat of Tulliola. Thank you for extending us an invitation to Queen Speen's funeral. We are honored, truly. I had seen you before from a distance, but never had the pleasure. I am Gathan, former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I have been responsible for administering affairs of state. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, your majesty. Flowers are being handed out at the counter yonder, alongside the regulators. What? We need to wear regulators for the funeral? Rest assured they are not a requirement. We are aware that your people do not use them. You see, people in Alexandria of old wore tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending funerals. As such, tokens were black. It was suggested that we might wear regulators painted the same color. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we are able. Yet, regulator or no, important thing is that we remember Queen Speen. Remember her and her kindness as you make an offering of your flower. I remember her kindness, and then I remember her trying to kill everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I will. The proceedings will soon begin in this plaza. Please take your place once you have your flower. Cucumber and Shishinis in the Netherlands are kind of called the same thing, so I can't help you there. That's like a whole lot of semantics that, like, that's a lot of the same model, Yoshi P. You got lazy with this scene. What the hell?
Yeah.
But either way, no, it hasn't been fixed for the 3D one yet. I am making a Cucumbers 3D in time as well. It is all in the works. There's like 45 things I still gotta do for the 3D model. Patience in due time, I am afraid. These take a long time to set up.
That they do.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands.
Oh, voice acting.
Yes.
Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows.
True.
How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies?
I mean, that's a long story, Gazan. That's a long story.
You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together.
True, Gazan, but couldn't you have at least gotten a TV that isn't like half broken with color springing up from the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
The little detail that I think you might have wanted to fix, but it's fine.
The crystal below with flowers on is nice.
Well, Palm 3 says it's correct, by the way.
Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better for ourselves as well as those around us.
True.
And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we must. We will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed.
Indeed.
And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow.
This is too good. I feel pensive, love.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Oh no, Gotham is having doubts. Gotham, no. You're a good man. I can see it. I believe in you, Gotham. You can do it. Still going too perfectly. The game is waiting too long. I don't like this look.
Yes. I expect shit to hit the fan soon.
Something is off. This camera work. I've seen it before. Just like Sid said in FF12. I've seen its likes before.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, that wasn't Sid. That was the pirate guy he fought with the two swords. Bragus or something? but the prince wears no regulator. I have a feeling the game has been iffy about that. I feel like something with that is gonna go wrong.
Yeah, I don't trust the regulators.
Especially if they paint them black. Like,
Yeah.
that's symbolic. I know it's supposed to be symbolic, but damn.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
Ooh. I felt the music love in the background, right? And I started talking about all these words. And then I started talking about the fact that I was pensive hair. And then the next thing that comes up is pensive boy. Yoshi P, I know what you're doing.
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
Oh no. Boy's mother lying. Or they don't know. They haven't told her.
She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
I can't really blame the pensive boy for this one. He's also like, what, he's like 8 at best?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, understanding death at that age, whether you be living in Cloud 9 or not, be really hard. Hasn't really sank in yet.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I guess the boy's mother wouldn't be great at explaining either, because no one, the adults in this land don't really get it either yet.
Nope.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
No, pensive boy. You are a child. The children are supposed to be actually better at adults than processing death. Most of the time. Most of the time.
What will happen indeed?
Warning Man. We don't know, Warning Man. Also, Yoshi P, couldn't you have given us some real names?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
Well. I mean... live the way the Limsa girls do?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Ooh, yeah, they're going back into their old ways, love.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
Can the fucking Pokemon today stop sounding like they're like a fucking shadow demon in my ear?
In times like these, I take comfort.
What is happening?
in the Turali people called the Yokoi. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
Okay.
We still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that.
Oh no, pensive boy. This is literally actually the struggles which young people are having in real life these days, where they can't process things properly anymore.
Yep.
Not to this super hyper literal degree, but it's not too far off.
Nope.
I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
Like, there's a lot of you today, guys, that like just decides to
I'm sorry.
not care so they don't have to get hurt.
Please, mourn your queen however you see fit.
Oh no. You can't give up, Wiglamat. I mean, it's a boy, so, I mean, but on the people in general, you can't.
As expected.
Oh my god, Ponzi going crazy on these Pokemon these days.
Loss.
Hehe.
I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
They will proceed somehow. Even I have no... I can't rule a kingdom. I've said before in the past that I have certain intelligences, but if you put me as president, I probably wouldn't do that great.
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead?
Ooh. A tough question. I'm actually gonna linger at it for a second and talk about it, Liv.
Mm-hmm.
Is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead? Now, I've always been willing to talk about tough things on the Mooney stream, right? Even if people aren't always comfortable with it. But this is a question that I used to think about a lot in the past, right? Because it's a lot more complicated than you would think. Or maybe you do realize it's really complicated. So, back in our day, when we were cavemen, and even a long time after that, El Presidente Mooney 2026. I do mean forgetting all the good times you had too. That is definitely true. However, back in our day, when pictures didn't exist, no cameras, and none of that stuff. The only thing we had was what had our memory, right? And we weren't as intelligent back then as we are now in some ways. So, we would remember stuff. But just like we do now, we would slowly forget the little details, right? Like, if you ever thought about someone you haven't seen in a while, maybe you don't perfectly remember what their eyes look like, and you don't perfectly remember the spots on their face, and then over time that will get more and more blurry. And for everyone who had a loved one, or even someone they just cared about or found important, they had them die and they had memories about, they would slowly forget more and more about them, except for the most important details. And as humans, this helped us process, right? Because you can't go back in the day to something. If someone had left the planet, to say it respectfully, then their bodies would decay, so you had nothing to go back to. And even though that was really hard, and it sounds really horrible these days, it did make us able to move on much better, because our minds would be able to process without having the temptation of constantly looking at something that would make you remember. Like videos and so on. Or even voice recordings. And it doesn't mean that we never did that. I mean, like, let's say that that person gave you something. That was called a memento. And we had that for the longest time. But a memento will only make you remember the person specifically. It will not make you remember the details about them. Right? However, you would, if those people were good and important to you, still remember those people fondly. And remember the most positive, important things. Maybe not every moment, like eating fruit together. But you would remember, like, I don't know, when you met them, and so on. The most important bullet points. And then technology would improve and improve and improve. And these days, if we want to, for most people, there's at least something left behind of them where we can see their face at the very least. Because everyone needs to have an ID, right? And now with the internet, it's easier than ever. There's only a few select people on this whole planet that we know exist that we don't know, we couldn't find anything about. And this has helped us enable to remember and honor people in a much more detailed way. And the discussion on whether we should remember the people in such a exact detail is hard to say if it's good or bad. Because, yes, it is very comforting, but it does bring us, in our subconscious at the very least, for everyone at least a little bit of pain, if you care in the first place. Because once your brain has processed letting those people go, you are tricking your brain into thinking that they are still alive to some degree. Because our brain is not always capable of separating the picture from the real thing. Because of our ancient knowledge, our ancient instinct of if it's gone, it's gone. That's why it also can be so hard for people, if, for example, someone recently died, to watch a video of them, because your brain just got hit really hard, right? And you just started processing, and then you're gonna watch a video of them still being alive, and you're gonna burst out into tears, because that's really rough for your brain to handle. So, I don't think there is a conclusive answer to this. I think it's a preference, as well as a dependent on which culture you grew up with and what you believe in. Whether you have a religion or not, or you have your own beliefs separate, it doesn't really matter. Because, for example, if you believe in heaven, then it won't hurt you as much. If you truly believe in heaven, right? If you truly believe in heaven, then it won't hurt you as much to see those things, because you truly believe that you will see these people again. And it's not for me to say whether heaven is real or not. And then, as rough as it is, for some people, it's definitely easier if they can forget most of it and they don't go back to those mementos pictures and such, so they can process better, as I've said. And then, but of course, when you do this, you will always have two opposing people, where one is we should honor them in all the ways we can, in books, pictures, and everything, stories, like the Egyptians did. And we will have people who respect death a lot in their own way and are no, you shouldn't. If someone has gone, you should try to remember them fondly, but you should also let it go and move on. And when you put these things together, they will always clash. So, in my honest opinion, I think it's better for people to let go and move on and still remember those people fondly. But I know there's people who disagree with that, which is fine. But what I do think, regardless of opinion, is that you need to find what is best for you, yourself, and go with that. But also be able to have the intelligence and emotional empathy to let another have their own way. Which is hard, because it will clash with your way. But that, in my opinion, is the best way to process death. Because just like anything, as scary as that concept is, everyone has their own way of processing things. And you cannot force your own way upon another. Just like Wuklemet just tried. She sat down at that mother and that child and told them, this is how we process it. But they weren't capable of it, right? So instead of pushing it onto them, she left them alone. And that is my thoughts on if you should remember or forget someone. Do I think you should ever fully forget someone if they were fond to you? No. Is it easier for some people to partially forget someone? Yes. And now we will continue playing the game.
Mhm.
I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's
Yeah,
the
it does.
same with Queen Sveen. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad.
There you go. No, it's another piece of the puzzle. It's only if you care about someone and knew them.
Mhm.
I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Ah, Galulja.
Gololja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Yeah, that's probably for the best, Corral. You're right. Don't go being silent on me now all of a sudden, love.
Hmm?
Don't go being silent on me all of a sudden now.
I'm watching the cutscene.
Oh, you're being cute.
That too.
You have no opinion on everything I said, love. Seriously?
Mhm. I guess I'm a little bit in between when it comes to remembering or forgetting.
Huh?
Because I do move on, but I do like to have some pictures and other things to remember the individual by.
Right.
Like, I do actually have the urn with my cat's ashes in my living room,
Right.
and I see it from my bed, and I have a picture of my cat next to it.
Hmm.
It was difficult at first, but now it gives me comfort
Well, that's your choice, love.
because
There's nothing
he's
wrong with it,
here,
per se.
he's not here.
Well, that's what I talked about, isn't it? But, you know, like I said, love, it's different for everyone. I have my own opinion on what I like. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, for some people it helps. For some people it only keeps hurting them. The roughest thing about it, love, is like, it's hard to talk about with most people.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I'm a very open person, as you know, right? But Jet got silent for a little bit. But that doesn't mean I hold this against you, chat. Absolutely not. Like, if you had to leave, that's alright. But I hope you didn't. It's, you know, the important lesson to take out of it is that you need to learn how you deal with loss. And that you need to learn to have someone in your life open enough to discover that. So that you can move through life happy in the way that you are capable of. Hey, Galolja, do you know nothing at all about your mother? Jill searched the system for information on residents, but the only Mamilja she found listed were my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, should have been there, but she wasn't. That you're here means that she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it. And thank you, Very. It's appreciated. I think with everything I have explained, love, I gotta choose the option. Do you want to know your mother with the question mark?
Yeah, that's what I'm going with as well.
I think so. Even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know her. So I want to try looking again. And if I don't find anything this time, I'll give up. I see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you. And I'd like to help as well. And I believe I speak for the others too. Don't speak for me, Kra. You're smaller than my legs.
Yep, she's very tiny.
But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. That funeral was like a minute. If I had done my whole speech chat, yeah, that wouldn't have been nearly as long.
Mm-hmm.
We came not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're about to learn about your father as well. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own castle, we may gain knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. So why did I not think that his father wasn't dead? That definitely happened.
Yeah, it was a trial.
Yeah, I know, but it wasn't directly us who killed him in the end. Wasn't it Queen Speen?
No, it was Woklamat.
Oh, it was Woklamat. Right. But I know it wasn't us.
No.
Alright, thank you everyone. Alexandria mourns. No point getting classes to level up on this anymore because, one, they don't give XP.
Yeah.
And second, they have to be level 100, so it's pointless.
Yes.
Ratia has an idea on how you may proceed with your investigation. Assuming neither memories nor records of Belujija's mother remain, you must cast as wide a net as possible. Just we split into groups. Muni, you can make increases on the outskirts. The rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. Also, yes, love, I crossed my legs before starting that story, because it makes me go into think mode.
Mm-mm.
Why you want to call me again?
Because you're cute.
Get you. You know what? You have spurred me on, love. I'm just doing it. I'm making this account as complete as my last one, just so I can get emotes to taunt you with. Oh, then I will call you adorable while doing so.
And also, it's the music playing here that we have in FC House now.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, and you know where you get it? It's
Oh.
actually from this area.
Ah.
You know the blue quest for flying that had a continuation to it?
Uh-huh.
That's the one.
Ah.
It's continuing the yellow quest.
Very good, love. But you'll probably have to remind me a year from now when I've catched up
Yeah.
to doing all,
But yes, it's a yellow quest in this area.
You know what I'm like, love. I am going to do all the yellow quests in the previous ones and all the other stuff after that. Sorry, but I've never heard of a Mamulja woman living in these parts, much less one connected to Zerolja. You will have better luck talking to people over at Tanoa Tan settlement to the north of Everkeep at a place called Uwayawata. Brazilian Shun won't won their loyalty when he served them, from crisis or another. So the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief name was Koniloka. I probably butchered some of those names and I apologize. Yep. Zerolja's devoted. I mean, Zerolja had to do something good here at some point, right? Because when we saw him leave, he was still very emotionally destroyed. So he probably had a moment of, like, actually wanting to do good before he went back to being a psychopath.
Also, behold a very rare mount.
Oh, it's rare, all right. As you gracefully go through the sky.
Yes. And spin around. Whee!
I still think I can't fly here, love. No, I can't. Oh well.
Oh my god.
It's fine, love. Leave me alone. I've been doing a lot of stuff, alright?
Yeah.
What, you gonna make the basement in the next house?
Mm,
Yeah, that's what I thought. You're looking for a Mamulja woman? Oh, Zerolja's mother. I can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zerolja, and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, a Turul Federal had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response, Zerolja assembled a party of warriors, and with them confront and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear of the king's feat in the past. Now where's the last one? Turtle. Tortoise. Tortoises are turtles, according to Raid Country. Even though it's not true. I love to think, love, that like in your country when they see tortoises, oh my god, big turtle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here it is.
Found it, left?
Yes.
I'm coming. Mulja woman? There are people I've never been to come inside around here. Why, the last one I saw would have been before the dome came down over our heads. He was among an entourage of Landsguard that was dispatched here. Soon they all returned to Loyal after their mission. But if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us. Mulja woman. It sounds like the most promising one, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Now where do we go? Alright, back to solution
Back
9.
to the back room.
God damn it, Jenny. Indie puns are strong today, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, but goddamn. Can't wait for this game to have a pillar that crosses and then Ray goes, oh my god, a caterpillar.
Wee.
According to the game, there should be a tiny path here left to make it faster. Yeah, it actually is. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Shortcut.
Shortcut. Probably wasted time finding the shortcut, but shortcut for the future.
Mm-hmm.
My swords really look like they didn't belong here.
Yeah, they do.
I made them purple.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to the back room? You gonna ask me that every single time?
Apparently.
Whatever. It's not that big a deal. Lul just told me all. Recently told to track down records of his mother. Came up empty-handed. With everyone's help. Hopefully we can get somewhere this time. Well, we have a lot of notes. Go read them. I read them. Well, not the notes specifically, but what the people told me that I scribbled down. So you spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusions we might draw. Indeed. So, Zerolja brought a routine of Landsguard to Yuzlani. Among whom was a female Mamulja. His mission was to rid the region of a Turul Federal, and I believe it was safe to say that was the crisis in Uyata he resolved. Some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, and they could have indeed gone trapped in the dome. We also heard stories about the settlement in Uwayawala. The people lived there until nearly a decade ago. Roja made regular visits.
Be required a secrecy. A location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal. And if this Ramoja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come in contact. Oh,
I see, but what could Sir Roja have been doing in that village? I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace Roja's steps, Ra and I spoke with a researcher who worked at Origenics. He said that, approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Everkeep, per the King's direct order. The first I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the King's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that is all we could learn. What was he making that he never used? Plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So, if we look into transportation records... There it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts of obfuscation. Obfuscation. Any attempts at obfuscation. But large liveries were being made to Uwayawata, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years, though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. Do you think that's where my mother was? Can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all of this out. I'm just that good, baby. Each piece of the puzzle may reveal a little on its own, but when we put several together, a picture begins to form. And even though memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. I was still the same life. You can't just be like, oh nah, my different life. Souls are the same. Ratia, don't make me learn you the lore. So we'll investigate the secret facility in Uwayawata then. Yes, we will. This time, I want you to come along, Golodya. He's happy. Uwayawata on the other side of the lake. To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the Drift Towns. Right, thank you, Shell. New location, question mark?
Very much question mark.
Oh, I'm teleporting this time, love. But you probably won't be able to do anything with it.
No, because it's an instance.
Indeed. I need you though, either way, because flight. I don't have it.
Yeah, I do.
I know you do, love. There you are.
Mocha.
Did you make a stance yet for the Shoshipi in 7.1? No? Alright then. It was worth trying, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You mark rules with iron. The brave and true. There we go. So, the Hovercracker will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before. I mean, why would you be? All there is here over the seas is storms. That sounds dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it'll be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so, alright? Alright, be careful everyone. Dungeon time. I knew it. I said it just before it appeared.
But before I queue us up for that, I need a minute.
Is it really fun dungeon? No, I believe it. If any of you in chat want to join as classes that are available for us, feel free.
I shall be back in a minute.
Yes, you shall be. We have one more DPS slot open and a healer slot. Oh. I've got a question mark. Is there a lot of editors in the game? Yeah, I thought I had you on my friends list, but I guess that didn't happen. I'll make it happen now. Hold on. Player search. Search conditions. Oh, right, it's loading. Isn't it? Something I thought happens eventually. Anyway, if I do the search condition, should be fine. Name. Zara. Lita. Adoris. Execute. Oh wait, I need to write only the first name. God damn it. My bad. My bad. No search results. I find that a highly questionable game. Did I miswrite it? No. No, I didn't. How strange. Well, feel free to add me, if you want to, Zaralita, because, my name is just Mooney Dragon. Where is it? Where can I see my name in this stupid game? Hold on. Adventure Play. There you go. There it is. Technically, it's a little bit small, but there it is. Guess in the meantime, I can also try finding you by the last name of your character. Last name. Unless it's your last? No, it isn't. I had a feeling it wouldn't be. Adoris.
There we go. I have returned.
That didn't work either. Huh. That's strange.
But are they on Phantom or another server?
I have no idea. They must be on at least the data center. You also don't exist. What data center what world do you come from, Viri?
That's
Sagittarius. Well, I'll quickly move to Sagittarius, love. You stay here, so I can teleport back to you.
Mm-hmm.
For my sins, what have you done? Alright. I need to leave the party for a second, Liv.
Mhm.
Why was I in Sagittarius again? Probably was for her friend, if I had to guess. Visit another world server. Yeah, Sagittarius is here. Guaranteed housing mostly? That makes sense. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if Phantom was here when you decided that, but there is a lot of housing here as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, no, I don't know how long ago that was. It could have just been that Phantom wasn't here, love.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, now if I search the world, suddenly they should exist. Yeah, I agree. It is really fun to get through a lot of new people through story. Aha. There you go. Sent for friend request sent. Lovely. Now, back to my world. Use the cellular to delete the Phantom. Alright, now to the friends list. And there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, love. I am ready. I know well, I mean, let me go there just for, you know, fullness sake, I guess. Eternity Ring. Enable to oh, right, I've not attuned with all the ether current? Yeah, I haven't, because I can't fly. Why it like this?
Yep.
No. Well, yeah, once I teleport there, but don't come here. Don't go all the way to the island. That's pointless.
No.
Am I exact? There it is, right? The outskirts? Yeah. Long time see you, Mooney. Long time no see, Binston. How are you doing to these days?
Hi.
Pick me up now, love.
Mm-hmm. I don't see you here.
I'd be in a different instance than you. I promise you I am on the map.
Oh, and isn't it Dum Dum as well with cross-world parties that you can't ride mounts?
Think so, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. I was stubborn and started running with my wolf anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Good, but the cheats have added a lot of tests. Oh, that sounds really annoying. I hope you get through them alright, Binston. Sounds painful to be sure, though. I hated school.
Me too. I didn't hate the knowledge in school, but I hated the long days and I hated the noise in the classroom.
Well, that was because you were
Hello.
autistic, love, and didn't know it.
I didn't know it and had no support whatsoever.
They knew with me, love, and then still showed me no support, so I don't know if that would have helped you. Either way, I have arrived, love, at the party thing. We can go in now, I
Yes,
suppose.
you're party leader.
I know. Other players. Here we go.
Now, shall eat some tank food because I probably need it. in
You
the
love
morning.
science? Oh, that's an interesting subject to be interested in. What do you love about science? Well, can you type in the chat that we reached a dungeon to Paltry? Because she asked how I was. And like, I want to say good, but I have a piece of bread in my other hand. Well, Celestial, I mean, school is partially made for obedience after all.
Yeah.
Oh, did I not remove Tro Deluxe? My bad. Hold on. Of course I didn't. I'll get used to it. Oh. It'll be alright in the future.
Mm-mm.
Whoop. There you go. Don't worry, Slayer. You'll get your points back. Just say made a test of science that the day she already corrected. Huh. Damn.
I have a little capybara.
Do you now?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're cute.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone ready?
Yes.
You included, Zara.
I am doing the big scary and tanking this.
Do I get 200 back, 100 back, and 100 as taxes for not removing Tro Deluxe? No. Alright. But the good thing, I got 7. Hell yeah. That's a good number for school. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I barely got 7s. Alright. Couple ammo. And now we're gonna wait a while because we're waiting on the healer of all things, so. I don't... But I have a healer. Well, I have Scholar, but I have to buy gear if I do that, and I don't want to. And also,
Yeah.
I said I would go with Viper through this expansion, so I will, damn it. Dang, worth a shot.
I'm going with tank for Q times. And to challenge myself.
Are you watching Tyson Person's Paul? Yes, actually, because I find that shit funny. I will watch it. I'm not taking it seriously, but I just think it's funny. Thank you. Oh, she can't hear. Think. Three. Absolutely fucking not. I'd rather watch Painter.
Oh, here we go. It is a good
Never
way to
done this
die.
before, but I will do my best.
Yeah, same.
Ooh. Good
Ooh,
start.
pretty.
It's almost, ow. It's almost like I've not been in Dawntrail for long enough. Ow. Jesus Christ, Slayer.
This is very interesting.
Yes, it is, as I hear fart sounds. Let's go.
Yes.
Ow. Slayer did nothing. Where's your proof? my system actually tells me what you do. I have a list of its Slayer. And I don't just mean the Twitch list. I also have another program open that tells me.
Interesting thunder effect on these enemies.
Indeed. I mean, it's not just Thunder left. There's also Flowers, but I think that might also be the healer.
Yeah, we do have a white mage.
That makes sense. That makes sense. They were blue as well, so I got confused. Alright. I was like, that's part of the Thunder. No, it isn't, Mooney. No, it isn't. Get out of here. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't believe it, do you, Pantry? She can't hear me, so, because it's spoilers for her, she's muted. You don't believe I have another program open that shows this? Alright, alright, after this dungeon I'll show you. Alright, I'll show you. Don't you worry, Slayer. Don't you worry. I'm not like Boogie. I will I will actually have it, and I will show you. Just like when I said to take the picture when you sent me a private message, and I just put it on the Discord. I know you're fucking with me. I know you are, and I know you don't care that hard. But I'm doing it anyway. You baked potato? You raw potato? At least raw potato can still be cooked. Mm-hmm. Baked potato is either good or bad, and you can never change that. Ow. I guess you get some palm tree support apparently with Drows. Oh, my ears. My lord. It's all Palm Tree's fault. Celestial. Fuck you, Palm Tree. I know she can't hear that, but fuck her anyway. I just had a question for you, Celestial. It's not super important, don't worry. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I believe it. Ow. Of course, I'm in a boss fight now as I started calling your name because I didn't know it was coming, so that's great. It's amazing. Ooh, I can hit once. Heal myself. Oh, this is a fight.
Mm-hmm.
I should be alright. What I was gonna ask Celestial is, you know my personality now for quite a while, and this is not a question of like, oh, we have to. I'm more wondering about the what if of it. Oh shit! I don't know what's happening. Do we have to destroy these? We have to destroy these. I think. Destroy mine. Why are we not destroying the others? I believe the Chupa Chup. Holy crap. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was gonna ask Celestial, if you would you ever do a collab with me? Despite knowing what I am like. Even though I know you're much bigger than me, but like, and all that stuff. But you know, that part I don't care for. I've never looked down on smaller creators myself when I'm bigger than them. But I don't believe you have either, so... See, the Mooney way is becoming the Jenny way, love, but you just casually do the boss anyway, despite not knowing it.
I'm going by instinct.
Good, you've learned.
Yes.
Talking to Jenny about instinct for 2 years, almost, and she finally gets it.
Mainly, I'm going in blind as a tank.
Yeah, I wouldn't stand for that. I see the Slayer Pantry duo is becoming a thing. That's gonna be interesting. I don't know if the gear in this dungeon looks any good, but I guess I'll find out. Ow. Yep, that's what I expected, honestly. I mean, it must be an interesting dynamic for you, Slayer. You have Woogie who denies everything, and then you have me who doubles down on everything. Like, he said that, it's like, yes, I did. Fuck you anyway again. Oh, look, if you think I can read all that right now, Celestial, I'll do my best, but I ain't promising nothing. System or something? Did anything even thrown? Did I imagine that? I heard a throw. But I can't tell whether it was real. Well, generally, I don't do collabs, but that has nothing to do with you or the size of my or other streams. It's more of a me thing where I feel more comfortable soloing a stream and often get lost in the chaos, even though I'm not in the collab mode, but just playing with people in PC while I also stream. I see. Interesting. A skill issue, I hear. Nah, it's all understandable, Celestial. It's fine. I understand. Oh, who is this guy?
I don't know, but it's someone who needs to die.
Maybe he's from 16, look. That game came out. I don't know this person, or it could be from Final Fantasy V. I guess I wouldn't know that either, so... Or it could just be from a game that I don't remember him from, because, like, I don't remember Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings that well. And neither does Square, because they barely reference that it exists. Oh lord, okay, yeah, then that, Pantry gonna love this. It's gonna be her favorite. I dodged pretty well, though.
Yeah, I did pretty good as well. Better than expected.
You're good at the game, love. You gotta fucking accept that by now.
I've been trained by a pro.
Ooh. Pantry? I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, Thorelka died. That's alright. We have the healer up. Oh, temporary misdirection. I'm good at this. Look at me go. I've done the Fall Guys event.
Oh shit.
My wall of text. But on principle, I wouldn't mind doing if there was a cause and an occasion for something like that. It's not like you're some sort of radical streamer. Radical streamer? What the fuck does that mean? Now I'm just thinking of like Tony Hawk. Radical, baby. I might just not survive this ping thing, honestly. Oh, I barely do 1 health for all I know. Holy crap. I need a stack left. But I'm dead anyway. The healer isn't healing me. The healer died. That explains why. Well, I guess we weren't gonna win then, but I'm not gonna count that as my failure. I did everything I was supposed to.
I did my best.
It kind of is a skill issue. I was tracking performance for my streams when I was doing well, what is SOT?
Sea of Thieves?
Sea of Thieves, thank you. With people and they used the tank bad. The feedback was that there was too much chatter FC going on for people to enjoy and that I didn't communicate that much or pay attention to chat as much as I usually do. I mean, I didn't like that. Someone that will say something that will get us all banned. Ah, alright. I see.
Take two. Night.
I mean, I had that Celestial, and then I was just a stubborn asshole, and then just got better at it, and learned sound mixing, and to just re-chat anyway, and be rude to my friends. And I told them the expectations that they need to have, because I do push, if you need me to, right? I do push to talk, so that I can talk to chats while it doesn't bother anyone else in the voice chat. But, some people then go, oh, that doesn't matter. But if you tell me it doesn't matter, oh boy, are you gonna find out that I don't care then. I will talk through everyone. Including Ray, but with Ray it's different, because she's my co-host, so I'm more considerate of her. And also because she's my lover. So she gets special Ray privilege. Like, I did a stream with S, it's like, I'm gonna talk a lot, you know this, right? It's like, yeah, okay. How the hell do we make a safe space for the tank? I think we would have to, like, really thread the needle?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, though, love, I didn't know how to really fix that one immediately. Fine, if we go the same way, remember that, there is nothing else. So I guess it comes down to the fact that you're not as rude as I am, Celestial. Now you can tell me what the hell you mean by radical. Unless you mean like I don't say completely crazy shit, but I mean, I do make people uncomfortable sometimes. Usually if it's about a topic I think is important to talk about, that people aren't comfortable with. I'm also very outspoken about my opinions, that's for sure. That one everyone knows. Need to stack lip. Should have him though, Lup. I'm in my double blue mode right now. We're doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Boomerang sword. Probably should heal. Boomerang sword. Probably should use feint a little bit more, considering it's going to get better soon in the future. Actually, it already has. It's already upgraded, so I should use it. Getting important. Need. What the hell is that? Earrings. Those look lovely. I am terrible at that, telling people to slow down or shut up. Also mentioning talk. I feel like I'm guaranteed to mute it very often. Yeah, that's definitely a skill issue on that part. Also, I don't tell people to slow down or talk less. I just overpower them. Ain't no part where I go, hey guys, it's my turn. I just force my turn. Because I told people that if they want their turn, if they want turns, they need to have me on push to talk. Then it won't bother them. Then I'm like, no, I don't want you to use push to talk. Well, I don't care then. That's your problem. Just like, Fane actually had a slight issue with this at one point, where like, she wanted me to slow down. It's like, well, then I'll put on push to talk. But you know what I am like, Celestial? If there's a solution, and you deny that solution, then it's not my problem, in my mind. And if you then later on complain, I go like, well, the solution was there, I asked you. It's all good though. I mean, that doesn't mean I hate them. I'm just very well outspoken and know what I want.
Explosions.
I told you saying stuff that can get us banned. But I have done that before. Because I have Ray here. Having Ray here means that I have that slight risk. And if you think like, oh, well, if you're collabing with me, then Ray isn't coming, obviously, well, you wish. You wish. That is part of my contract. If you collab with me, then I put down in the rules, well, Ray has to be able to come. I am a package deal after all. Sometimes I have to teach Ray after the stream that she can't say something. Hey, Ray. Because it's against Twitch TOS. Ray can come, you can stay. I don't know what that means. Are you complimenting us both in a weird, awkward way? Like, Ray can come, but you can stay, Mooney. You got banned before? No. No, I didn't. Because I simply just didn't upload those bots.
We're already at the final boss.
Oh, bam.
What the hell is
Oh my
this
god.
thing?
It's a bunny squirrel.
It's a rare bunny rat
Yes.
with crocodile teeth. What the fuck is this thing?
Not sure about this package deal, as the Ray seems to be multiplying. That's part of the deal, okay? So what if there might be secretly 75 Rays behind you? Seems like a skill issue as far as I'm concerned. Mapping the realm, Yueyawata. Got an okay at saying that. Which I'm proud of. Crap, I should have probably seen that. I think he kind of works like that one thing that I can't say because some people have done it yet in Shadowbringers left. No, not Shadowbringers, Endwalker. You know, that one in the cage? With the cutscene?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that worked out. I wasn't really sure what was going to happen, but it worked out. Holy Jesus, I did not know what the hell was going on there. A bunny squirrel. Hey man, I know the Final Fantasy stuff. They do. You have no idea what the carbuncles are based on. You all say like normal stuff, and then I'm like, no.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'm adjusting. I'm adjusting. God damn, he goes crazy though. Alright, I gotta hit once there, that's fair. I know how to do that though. I need to go from a certain direction, from the outside to the inside, after it's exploded in a certain way. Oh god. Ah, fair enough. We're learning, guys. Holy shit, it's an epic battle though. What the hell is happening? Hi. Nope.
Oh, run.
Nope. We're good. Back to it. Love, we might have to run. What? I don't understand, but he's looking that way, so okay, yep, that was the good mindset to go with. Don't fall down, love, because I am sure it's possible. Back. I don't like he's looking that way, so I'm gonna stand on the other way. Ben, I remember how much context relies on Mooney for these compos. Yeah. Valtteri is right. If you watch me and you don't pay attention, you will have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. Remember, Luff, he's probably gonna do the circle thing afterwards where you have to run a certain way.
I failed.
It's alright. The healer is up, he might still revive you.
Yep, I'm revived.
He moved. Gotta get behind him. Uh-oh. Love, no. I'll leave. Jesus. Oh no. Healer, please. Healer, please. Nope. Ah, they weren't ready. That's alright.
Yeah, we learn.
I mean, I didn't do nothing wrong. Just, I mean, it took me a long time to die, look. I only died at the end there after everyone was basically dead and the healer was struggling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I did a doo-doo and fell down the hole.
Well, I literally told you to not do that, love.
It wasn't intentional.
I know it wasn't intentional, but you gotta be more scared of the hole, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The hole is real.
Yes.
Think of him as an assholian. Also, if it happens to be like some kind of weird slang for something racist, guys, then I wouldn't know. I got that from a video game all the way from the 80s, so probably not the best time, but you know, what's from a Disney game? So leave me alone. And if there was nothing wrong with it, then I was just being worried for no reason. I think I was also using a video I watched recently, somewhat. So. This circle thing is not easy.
Nope.
But it's far from impossible, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's see. I like that, I did it. I did use sprint, though. You are struggling with this fight, Liv.
Yes.
Oh, I get it now. So it's just create another circle. That's all it is. Okay, fair. I I gotta get out of here. This is a 5.5. I am enjoying it thoroughly now. This is a really interesting one.
Yes.
Oh lord. The hole is back, love. Take the hole seriously. Don't get close to the hole. The hole is death. The hole is not life. The hole is the Reaper. Hole. I've never said hole so much in my life, but that's fine. I can't hit him from here. Where's he going? That way. From here on, it becomes really hard to do a lot of damage to this guy, because he just keeps moving.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Machinist would be really good here, actually. Zach. Up, 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 up. A Pokemon sound appeared as he screamed left. That's something, I guess. This will be Pomfrey's worst nightmare, because she will literally just have to constantly think about the fact that she can fall down.
Mm-hmm.
Which is her worst nightmare in this game. Oh well, it will be a while before she's here. She still has to do most of Dawn Trail.
Yeah. She has unlocked the second dungeon, or maybe it's the trial, but either way, she has a long, long way to go to get here.
Indeed. I think she hasn't fought the Burbo yet, Lef. I think it's next for her, but I'm not sure. I know it's somewhat earlier than I always thought it would be. I thought that would be the end of that expansion, but it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. You can't kill me, bunny rat. I have low ground. I learned that it's really good at getting according to Dodogama in Monster Hunter World, so. We're getting there, though, look. We're getting there so hard that I'm doing this. Blade dance. Blading, isn't it? Oh, Lord. No, we're not gonna kill him in time, guys. Don't take that risk just so we have to redo it.
No.
Blue explosion. Ah, nah. Once my attack starts, it will still hit you. It don't matter if you dash.
That wasn't so bad. It was fun.
It was great. I loved it.
Mm-hmm. That was a fun one.
It was. It really was. Loot. Yeah, sure. Mind. Their accommodation? Yep. I'll give it to them. They tried their best. They were respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for Leggy playing. It's alright, Viri. We don't get mad at people here for that. Don't worry.
Fine. We went in blind.
Well, that's...
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Valiarmanda.
Veliamanda. There is no G in the Veliamanda. It's just Veliamanda. And I will keep forgetting that, probably.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject.
Yeah.
Though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
And I have just tanked my first level 100 dungeon. Or actually anything above level 91.
93. You tanked the forest on fire, left.
The forest on fire is just 85.
Oh, right, no, that's shit. No,
The first
yes,
Dawntrail dungeon is 91.
right. Because I hate how that works. Base game has always confused me on that.
Mm-hmm.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Turol Vidral. In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control. And what becomes of those who offer their souls? As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
So that's where all those monsters came from that he had when he did the thing. Nothing like what he hoped, though.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once. Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
Why do I feel like these volunteers were not really volunteers?
Mm-hmm.
Because Zoralja is a dickhead.
So, you've given him permission?
Zoralja woman. Come on, Yoshi P, you can do better than this. Give us a name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is.
Assist Kaniloka. As one of the Landsguard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power, but with no one to rely upon. We must take that
Oh, we
power
got the
for
name.
ourselves, even if the means are questionable.
Well, I see how the Shieldja got along with him.
I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliyollal. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close.
Alright.
So very, very close.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is
Look.
yours.
The grain on this screen right now is just an effect from Final Fantasy X, so that feels kind of weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
That explains why he doesn't love his son.
Mm-hmm.
On. On.
Are you alright?
I mean, kind of. Stupid power that Hylian gave me is kind of annoying sometimes, you know? I thought I was supposed to go away at some point, but it just keeps happening anyway. Guess it's permanent.
Teishalja. Could she be my mother?
Maybe, Galolja.
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in the Asulani. I can't imagine many other Ubico women were trapped in the dome.
Probably not, look.
That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishalja there.
Teishalja. Bro, now you're gonna make me question how to pronounce. Why do you do this every single time? Oh.
Going next then.
Oh well, as long as we find her, I guess. I'm interested in what she's about. She seems obsessive. That's one thing, that's for sure. Wish I could see into the past like you. Then I could see people who are gone. But there aren't any Mamulja women here for a long time. I couldn't even imagine what my mother looked like. But when I visited Tuliolo and saw some, I was finally able to picture her in my mind. And one day, I hope I can see what she actually looked like as well. I'm fine. Okay, cool. You mean now? Yep, that makes sense. Oh, we're not done, huh? Okay. Wow, is eager to begin searching the research facility. Well, we've discerned the purpose of the research conducted here. The traces of it that remain might afford us greater insight on what to come of it. Let us take a look around. For information as well, away to the upper level. Ah. Ignoring Alphino. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to Alizé. Won't open. I don't think it will yield to our shoulders, either. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way and find the key. What if I just interact with it, though? A lift can be seen behind the wrought iron gate. As sturdy as it appears, the gate will likely resist attempt to force it open. A security panel is nearby. Perhaps a verification key will open the way. You're telling me I can't open a metal gate after everything we've done in the game? Alright. Sure. Nah, I believe it. Out of here, Yoshi P. There is no way. Alright? There is just no way. Makes me angry to think about what they did here. Yeah, that makes sense, Wook. So stop uncheating and shooting your weapon, Moon. I know you like that, but give it a rest for a second. They're recruiting volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be my chance. Soul transfer a few days ago. I can write. I can write good, yes, I am good. Very good. Oh no. Getting hard to control strength. Today, bit off hand of feeder. Cannot help it so strong. Ooh. Hungry. Always hungry. Cannot control. Eat. I must eat. Am eater. Must eat. No, nothing that resembles a verification key. Perhaps you should search elsewhere. Perhaps we should stop reading this in general. How about that game?
I found the key.
Well, sure I did too, Luff, but that was an interesting text nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
It's a strong metal gate, though. Elite level. Uh-huh. Ignoring the fact I can cast a meteor from the sky. But, yeah, sure. It's a strong metal gate. I get it. I key strength. I can't break that. Supplies for the staff are neatly arranged within the cabinet. Among the various items is a manual outlining regulation tranquilizing gas to be used in emergencies. To dig deeper. Find a verification key. Perhaps it can be used to open the iron gate. Perhaps. Perhaps it can. I'm looking around, love, because I'm sure we won't be going back here anytime soon, so I'm interested.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sometimes Yoshi P hides little Easter eggs.
Yes.
Not sure if he will this time, though. Yeah, he models a lot, love, that you can never see, which is like, wow. Like, if you look around the corner by the cabinet, love, into the next room, it's all modeled.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a whole bunch of boxes stacked on each other. Door doesn't open. Alright. Back in the day, it was really fun to do this, love, because in base game there used to be, in one of the instance areas, you could find a secret Moogle, but they removed it.
How dare they remove the Moogle?
I don't know why, love. I don't know why. Interesting area for sure, though. So different for everything else in the game. Oh, I'm sure it won't look too different. And like crazy experiment rooms. Oh lord, what are those? Those must be the racists or volunteers they used.
Mm-hmm.
One is empty. That's not good. What are you implying? Oh, two are empty. A tree. Okay, never mind. But some of them are not there at all. That's strange. These have broken out, though. That's bad.
Alright, Celestial. See you later.
Guys, I'll be taking my leave as I need to reset my system and get ready for dragon hunting. Thanks for seeing you guys have fun. And break a gate. I will. I'll break it good. Don't you worry. Jenny's sitting over there like, now, how did this... You removed the Moogle? Illegal. What happened to the people here? They all leave? We already meet them. Ah, Galolia might be wife beyond these years.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Oh, they're not gonna let me press the other things that, you know, were here. I want to know the lore. I might have to New Game Plus this, Liv. Or something.
Mm-hmm.
But just for this area? I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it online. Someone has gone through this, I'm sure. And recorded it. You can go so far back, love. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
You can exit the heritage found.
Yeah, I guess it's for people who can't finish the quest because they have to log off or something.
I guess so. Maybe they're implying this one will take long.
Mm-hmm.
Either way. Interesting place to be sure. Oh wait, they do let me read it. Mangled corpse. Okay, never mind. Also, what the fuck? This gotta be one of the more gruesome bodies I've shown in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Journal next to the body. Was transferred to Ueyawata Station in order to train the villagers in the use of electro technology. While a child can quickly learn to operate common contraptions, it will be no easy thing for them to attain the requisite skill to develop new weapons, ones which require no less than the manipulation of souls. Thankfully, two of my pupils have demonstrated great aptitude in the field. Kenaloka, the village chief, and Tishalja, field chirurgeon. Further driven by their loyalty to our king, their growth has been remarkable. I dare to hope that, before long, they will be able to carry out their duties without further instructions, and I will be relieved of my duty. I don't think that worked out for you, my guy. Sad to say. But seriously, love, this is gonna be one of the most fucked up. It's nothing by like some game standards, right? Like I'm used to a lot more, but for FF14 standards, this one is quite damaged and bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
Be a thing, I guess. Artisan. No Easter eggs of any kind that I can find. But there was lore.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting lore, no less. Some fucked up stuff happened there, that's for sure. But I feel like we're gonna find out. Or it's just gonna cut out just before we find out. One of the two ways. Enter a security panel. Found the key? Great. I'll call the others. How interesting. It seems the key can be used to operate the lift as well. Up we go. Why do you presume it goes up? I saw the dot being on the second thing. You can go down. Question is, do we want to go down? I'm sure the basement is not safe.
No.
Seems the monsters never got up here, though. This seems fairly intact. Whatever they were. The Vadral. So this is the observatory. I didn't expect it to be similar. This is a far cry from the temple that held Velagarmanda. All the machinery appears to still be in operation. I expect there are auxiliary systems in place to ensure the monitoring can continue even in emergencies. Warnings indicate various anomalies related to the seal's failure. Most likely, for a blessing, we managed to fell the beast before it could cause harm. Look back, Palm Tree. Oh, I can't say that. Well, I mean I can, but she can't hear it. Right then. Let's see if we can find some clues about Galul Jeja's mother. Think I can use this terminal. He'll taught me how. Don't press the wrong button. There's a lot of buttons on there. Mm-hmm. Or it's a touchscreen, either way. There's so much data. I don't... Oh, lovely. A typo. There's so much data. I don't what we should look at. Good job, Yoshi. I mean, maybe Yoshi was... Well, he's a child. It was just a mistake on his part. I didn't write it. Mm-hmm. I can see him doing that. Perhaps we can narrow down the search by inputting the name Tishalja. It brought up a lot of results. They all seem to say the same thing. Tishalja, Administrator of Experimental Treatments. Research logs. It sounds good, doesn't it? Probably. Chances are the data is encrypted, and even if not, it will take considerable time to go through it all. Isn't that what you loved doing, Kral, before you became a painter?
Mm-hmm.
And let us take it with us to the back room and have Sue analyze it.
Agreed. Alright, I'll transfer it to this storage device I bought. Bruh. I don't know if it was a typo, I just didn't read it correctly, I think. That time.
There, it's finished.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone. To this dangerous place infested with failed experiments and horrors.
If you're happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn about my brother as well. It was a fruitful adventure for the both of us. It says the security panel.
Awesome. One thing we can do now.
Hmm? What is it, Jenny?
We can make a normal party again.
I suppose.
There we go.
I can't accept the love I'm talking to Gratia.
Mm-hmm.
On, here we are. The authorities would doubtless wish to be informed about the facility and its contents. But first things first, let us deliver the data to SHIELD. Alright. Feel like we're getting to the end of this patch left. Not sure if we are, though. Now I do this so you actually pay attention to what I'm saying and don't worry about that constantly.
Mm-hmm.
You potato bunny.
Hi, Sins.
Hey, Commanding Sins, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream today. Hope your day is lovely so far.
Behold, capybara.
Capybara.
Mm-hmm.
Tippa tappa tippa tappa tippa tappa. Pink looks so beautiful with that UI. Kind of make me wish they made the UI as small. I know you can make it smaller yourself, but as optimal as possible in terms of not having to show all of it constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! I get there has to be in UI, but damn, man. I mean, I can remove the level bar once I get everything to level 100. So that will be nice. I'm good. Yep. Yep, no work today, so fair, so good. Well, so far, so good. Very nice. I'm glad you got a day to relax. Sounds very good. Very good.
And into the back room.
You have no idea what you're making all this conspiracy theorists out there think about when you say that, love. Getting to the back room? Yes. I'm gonna read that every single time. I don't care. I said I would, and now you can't escape it. And new fish? Oh, hold on. What new fish do you want, Commanding Sins, for the fishing program? You can say anything you want, even if it's not really a fish, and I will add it. Sea bass. All right, I can do that. I don't think that's in the program yet, so we can do sea bass. Let me write that down real quick. All right, there we go. Because they got sass. You want me to call it a sea sass? I can do that for you. Give it sassy ice or something, if you desire. Well, sure. Alright. CSAS it is. Welcome back. Galuja has already given me the storage device. It looked to be a well of data, all of which is encrypted, so I'll need time to process everything.
Thanks. Galuja and I might take ourselves around the city and check on the people.
Aye, Darrenwood has us a bit worried. I don't know if there's anything we could do to help, but we'll see. Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I finish my work. Thank you. We'll see you again soon.
Me too.
He didn't say that, but I just wanted to edit this on that. Fuck you, Alphanut. Hewitt's concern is writ plain upon his face. Let's say I'm wrong. The mood out there is still grim. Some of the Turali remember a time before they would depend on the Soul System. But even they are unsettled and wondering aloud they'll have the chance to reunite with old friends and family before they pass on. With good reason too. The journey home won't be an easy one for those who've grown old. That's why it's mostly been younger folk who have been leaving for Tural, once with no elders to care for. Word of that problem has reached into Liolo. My brother is doing all they can to see Jacques Tural Railroad restored to operation, so that people may come and go more freely. Fortunately, treks only go as far as Fengard, so some traveling by foot will still be necessary. Even so, the railroad would make things a sight easier. How long before it's back at surface? Hey man, if your queen and king didn't bomb our fucking train, we would have been fine.
Yeah.
I couldn't say. When I left for this visit, Koana seemed reluctant to make promises. But while Shale's working on the data, we could go and see the state of it for ourselves. You shall only station then. I'll make sure to keep Koana informed. Alright. This is a long one though. Some updates I remember I just did it for 30 minutes and it was over.
Yep.
Hey, Walika, how you doing? Makes sense he show up in this part of the story, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Vow of Resolve and Moody Dragon to boot. What can I do for you? Hoping for some good news about the railroad. Increasing number of people looking to return to Tural that can't make the journey on foot. I see. As it happens, the Vow of Reason is also on his way here to take stock of the situation. Ah, Scratchy on his way. Oh, kind of clawing his head, my guy. He looked good.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do the second episode. Did our little bum bun finally outgrow his old clothes?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that one.
Stop that. As you well know, my previous attire was that of a gleaner. I have chosen a different path. Time for a change. You hear about the railroad too? It wasn't part of my sake that the original Dawnblazer was sacrificed, so I felt it only right that I assist with its replacement. Speaking of which, I assume Lamity has explained the growing urgency of the need. What have you to report? The new locomotive was on track for completion, but we're having difficulty pulling her into the station. In a manner of speaking. You see, when we used the Dawnblaze to get into the dome, urgency outweighed all other considerations. But now we're back to our original problem. How to run the railroad without upsetting the inhabitants of Mawahetson. What a man name indeed. That is, Deronik, Though the Hetzaro that followed them are none too pleased about the Hetzo being spooked by the noise of the locomotive either. The solution I've devised to quieten the railroad should address that complaint. The silent train presents a different danger. The Ronik will need to be deterred from wandering across the tracks. And I suppose we can't just blow the whistle at them, or they'll panic and be put off their grazing again. Weren't the railroads plotted to avoid the Ronik preferred grazing areas, though? Odd that they're getting so close in the first place. The Ronik grazing patterns have shifted since the track were laid. I'm not certain why. I intend to ask the people of Mawahetsoen for their insight. As a major proponent of the railroad, I have a duty to assist in this matter, and I too would hear what the Hetzaro have to say about it. That is a confusing sentence, Koana. Stop it.
Mhm.
They are the ones most affected, after all. What do you want to say, Lev?
Also, Kuana, why don't you just deploy some airships to fly people?
Balloons are slow.
But it's not walking.
Oh, you have no idea, Lev. Oh, you have no idea. We're talking about rudimentary air balloons, Lev. I'm gonna show you later how slow air balloons are when they were first made.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it would, and also the like. Is it like just me, or like does Corona's clothing look better?
Yes, they have done something with the textures, maybe?
I feel like they did. I don't know what it is. I believe it would be best to begin by consulting their leader, Iwato. The rest of you can accompany us to Hitsero encampment if you like. Fair enough. Damn it, Jenny, let me use my gale. Why are you like this?
Meow,
You're a mouth.
meow.
Don't make me butt poop you like I do my kitty.
Meow.
Vow of resolve, vow of reason. I bid you to welcome to our camp. But what brings you all the way to Mewa Hetsoan? The name that is unpronounceable. I thank you for seeing us. Our visit concerns the matter of the Jacques Tarol Railroad. Always when I do 14, man, I'm reading the Bible as far as I'm concerned in terms of length. You too have noted the Ronik's unexpected change of behavior then. My son, Cipeto, has been looking into this matter. Cipeto? Normally, we expect the Ronik to keep to their favorite grounds, nearby for a while yet. Despite a thorough research, we haven't found anything wrong with the quantity or quality of grazing in the Biarrionen and Yatanen. Yet they refuse to keep to where they usually would, instead pushing westward toward your railroad. I certainly see no cause for this unseasonal migration. Nevertheless, should they continue to move west, we will follow. Any true Hetzaro would, I suppose. As you may have surmised, I am of Hetzaro descent. My parents traveled with the Ronik as well, though I myself have no memory of the experience. I was left behind as a babe, you see, during such a migration, one of Mary's sacrifices necessitated by a nomadic lifestyle, I am forced to assume. A chance encounter with a kind Palu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stall keeper in Tuliotto's markets, and that is where the Dawn Serpent found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace for some time when Lemity came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her... What is this backstory constantly on about? My guy, this is not relevant. And I also already know this. Whatever. Well, not everything, but the end so far I do. I knew the pain of solitude. I wanted to spare her that suffering. As his tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. Oh, hi Pokemon. Truly, I have never heard of the Ronik choosing a path so arduous as to force such a terrible decision. Nor of any had sorrow willingly leaving their own flesh and blood behind. There must have been some exceptional circumstance. I cannot say. The idea of following their footsteps that I might better make excuses for their action never much appealed to me. Even if it might help you better understand Doroni's current behavior? Sounds more like... I feel like that would speak better to Koana than the other one.
Yeah.
For personal reason. This is so often the case. You are correct. It wasn't Koana who said that first. Who was the asshole that kept telling us, "You're correct, Mooney"? Wow. I think it might have been Yustola, actually, which sounds about right for that tone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Though my discomfort with the Atzaro way may arise from fear of reopening old wounds rather than blind fervor for innovation, it nevertheless see me repeat past mistakes. To refuse to learn one of our country's treasured traditions would make me a poor Dawn servant indeed. Please teach me of the Ronik and what they mean to you. I promise to listen with an open mind. We would be delighted. In the meantime, your companions are welcome to look around. What the hell does that mean? All there here is sticks.
Yay,
That's...
I caught a Pokemon.
Good job, Lev. That's probably the whole purpose of it. That I don't just think there are sticks. You will learn Atzaro culture with me? I should like to approach this with the fervent curiosity that you and my sister share. I mean, it would be... That does sound correct for once, because, I mean, I'm the same race, so... Yeah, probably true. But it would be useful to know whether I am, doing it correctly. God damn it, Koana. There is no such way as doing it correctly. That's not what emotions are about. Then it's settled. We'll learn more of the Ronik, and we'll have a look around the plains, and perhaps in the process, we'll find the answers we seek. Alright. Yeah. What is my hair, I think? Hold on. Oh, okay. A bit of my cat's hair. Alright. And that's one way to go about it.
You're turning into a cat.
No, I'm not. Get out of here, Jenny. Yeah. There we go. The quickest way to learn... It just goes on too long enough, I'll have to stop soon. The quickest way to learn about our way of life is to do so as we do. I hope you're not above manual labor. Boy, I come from the old days of base game, where we would just carry boxes for a mission. I am not experienced, I am ashamed to admit, but I shall put forth every effort. That's all we ask. Take these tools. Alright. Why didn't I do the thing where I accept... Oh, there we go. It glitched for me, love. I had to do it twice. Maybe because we're doing... I don't know. Now, to introduce yourself to anyone who looks busy and ask if you can help. They'll be happy to teach you what to do in exchange for another pair of hands to do it. Let us meet back here later to share what we've learned. Yeah, for the sake of my voice, love, that's where I'm gonna cut it for today.
Yeah.
Because I love Dawntrail, but holy crap!
Mhm.
It's something, all right.
Yes. Don't.
Don't indeed. Don't indeed. Alright, now, who is online? Who will we raid out to today, guys? And then I'll say all the stuff that I want to say before I go. Yeah, sure. I don't have a lot of options right now, guys. But London Gamer is on, and I like him, so we'll go to him. With that said, yeah, that's the raid. But also, guys, thank you for everyone being here. All the lovely chatters who came along, even if it was just for a little bit or not. The lurkers as well. Shout out to the lurkers. Thank you guys for all the follows lately as well. We're almost at 300. Exciting.
Yeah.
It really is. Not just shitting. London Gamer is currently playing Phasmophobia. If you are easily scared, you might not want to join for that. Just making a warning. If you are a brave little potato, you will probably stay. He's a person that has a good sense of humor and is not easily offended. If you just want to have a good time with someone who's fairly casual but also has some really interesting stuff, stick around, show him some love. And I'll
And
see you
also-
next time on the Mooney stream as Ray
And
says
also-
something.
Thanks to Very for joining in the dungeon.
That too. I almost forgot. Very good, love. See, that's why Jenny, if there's two of them, so I have double Jenny support. Don't worry, we'll be back to one in the next stream, guys. It was just for funny for this stream. But with that, let's go. Right now.
Yeah, I can bring it in if you like.